we were better tonight. I got our guys put in a good effort. They stuck together. I thought they played hard together. Gave us a chance again. It was different. We had a lead last night going in third, gave it up. We had a tie game tonight, gave it up. I think we played. I think we played good enough as a team to win the hockey game. I think their talent level, their individual skill level, they showed they didn't need much to get a couple goals, and it takes us a lot more to. We didn't beat their goalie with a shot tonight. We got the one goal we got was a scramble play at the end of a power play. In all essence, it's a power play muck out goal, and I think they're you can see there's a difference in their skill level. I thought as a team, we played as a good unit tonight. I'm proud of the guys' effort.
What did you see on their game-winning goal there on that shot from the blue line?
Well, I saw a couple things. First of all, I didn't shorty for them to tie it is not a good play. To set that up, I might have made a mistake on that. To set that whole play up, we had full possession in our zone and their line changing, and we iced the puck. We threw the puck down the ice, and I don't know why our forward wasn't able to get a stick on that. And so we get called for an icing. And then do we call a timeout? Do we not call a timeout? Get different guys out there? The majority of the guys were fresh. One defenseman was a little bit tired, and one forward was a little bit tired. Maybe should have called a timeout and brought different guys out there. But what I saw in the play is that the linesman dropped the puck, and I think he felt he made a mistake on dropping the puck. I think you saw it too. He put his whistle up to his mouth like he was going to blow it, and he just let him play for some reason. And when he let it, I think we let up. I think because we thought, I think I saw Lepp out there talking to the linesman after the game. He thought he was going to blow the whistle, so he didn't keep battling for it, and then he kind of just let it go, and it ended up in our net. So I do think that the linesman made a mistake on that play. You don't just let it go. If you're going to blow the whistle, blow the whistle. And they did. I felt they did encroach on the face-off, so it should have been blown. Whether the puck hit the ice or not on that encroachment, I don't know, because it has to hit the ice. But that's what I saw in it. Outside of that, they won the draw. Little squibbler. We didn't block it. Easy shot to block. Just a little roller and easy shot to block, and we don't do that, and it goes in the net. And then the probably the most disheartening thing is that they get another one right away. And that's like last night. They score. We're up 2-1. They make it 2-2 with a not a good goal in the third, and then it ends up being a 5-2 game. And all that happens in the last 4 minutes of the game. So that would be the part that I'd be a little disheartened with. But again, we're dealing with a fragile group, and we're not gonna. And by fragile, I mean inexperienced. And that's on me. That's on me having, the guy. I think the guys gave everything that they had. They played as a group. They played as a team. And again, I think we played as a team well enough to win, certainly. 32 shots or whatever. A lot of them, we had good looks at the net. We certainly aren't offensively dynamic, but they have better forwards that made a couple of plays. And I think they're going to do that against a lot of teams. They'll make just enough plays to win a hockey game. So like the group, but the results, we're going to get those results with this group, because I just don't think we have that. Look at the power plays. We have trouble getting out of pressure on the power plays. And with that, teams are going to send even more pressure. So, but if you break that, you go into the net. But you got to have the skill and wherewithal to be able to do that.
Roughly 45 to 50 minutes of good effort here tonight. Is there any good learning opportunities for Bowling Green next week, I guess, out of this weekend?
I thought the whole night was good effort. I mean, just because they scored goals, it doesn't mean it wasn't good effort. I thought the whole game was good effort. Yeah, we played a much better team game than we did last night. Last night we kind of just rolled over, I thought, in the game. I didn't think we were in that game last night. We had 2 scoring chances in the first. They both went in the net. not much in the second, and I don't know if we might have one. I don't know if we had a chance in the third. So we kind of rolled over and just. And like my message to the team was, hey, this is your team, fellas. The experience that you have here, we don't want it based on coaches. We want your experience to be what you make it as a team. And the individuals that control the locker room control the mood of the team. So I'm not going to go in there and rant and rave to make myself feel better. And it's their team. You know what I mean? We're going to coach them and try to give them as much information and work on their skill sets and things like that to be able to win. They were better, certainly better tonight. Showed that they can play pretty well as a unit. But you can't just wave a wand and have guys be offensive players. And that's, you know, they do have offensive players. They do have guys that are, you know, that as you saw, you got to stay on the right side of them. You know, they had some other 2-on-1s and things like that just because they just were better than some of our guys who just get by the puck by and then go by our guy and then get it back, you know, and we aren't able to stay with them. So we'll just keep working at it. And again, I love the group, and you know, if they come every day to get better, then we'll get better, and we'll see how that works.
Logan had another good looks tonight, and he seems to be gaining at least a little bit of confidence, at least around the net, to try to get to places to get pucks.
Yeah, he was fine. You know, he's on that power play that has to get us out of trouble. You know, he's got wide shoulders. He, you know, got to be able to handle pressure and things like that. But it's a big role for a third line, you know, BC guy. We recruited him out of the USHL, ended up in the BC league, so he's playing a big role for us. And a lot of that's because he's right-handed. We're challenged with righties. So we got Baker, who's, you know, I don't know how many points he got at Michigan State. Three in his career at Michigan State, you know, and you know, just because they're right-handed, and you need right-handed. You know, you see on our power play, we got one righty that we can play on the power play up top. So, you know, so I think it's fine. I think all of our guys are fine. I think they're playing to their capability right now, and the goal is to grow the capability, to help them grow the capability. And some of that comes with changing, having guys do things they've never ever done before in a big way. And again, that's not on them. That's on me and our staff. You know, and it makes a difference if we have, you know, a couple of veteran players in here. We don't, you know, it helps if we have that. But I thought the group played really well. I thought Bartle played really well. He went in there and should have actually got more ice, in my opinion. I thought he played really well. I thought Works had a really good weekend for us, and I thought our defense competed hard tonight, and I thought they played hard. I thought the guys played really hard and played a really good hockey game. Just, you know, couldn't put the puck in the net, and we don't do it consistently in practice. So something we have to work on. I was happy with the effort and the performance. Not just the effort. I was happy with the performance. I have no qualms with how the group played. You know, they didn't take that much to score, and they scored.